Okay, just doing some mic check. Okay, and this is so odd. For a second, my live stream disconnected. Dropped frames 8.3. Is that normal? Video. This is so weird. Well, we're gonna drop it to 3,000 kilobits per second. It's on max performance too. So odd. For a second, my live stream disconnected. What a way to start a live stream. Dropped frames 8.3. This will take a while. Mic test. Mic test. Okay, so everything appears to be in order now. Now, an obvious improvement to the live stream is that my face is, a lot closer. And let me go take a photo with my camera up because it's very difficult. Okay, this is. I have to crop it out. I moved my webcam a lot closer. So, I'm not sure if you can see this, but you can't really see it, but so my webcam was actually 2 feet away from and I managed to make it 2 feet closer to my face. So that's a significant yet minor improvement, because I heard someone tell me that that my face was a bit too far away. All right, and as per usual, the live stream usually has a weird beginning, but yeah, I'm happy. I actually have not done a live stream in 10 days, which is kind of odd. So I'm gonna start the timer now because the live stream is officially starting. We're no longer doing that setup. And the 1 hour thing is just there so I can remind myself to go take a break and drink some water so I don't hurt my throat. Yeah, but anyways, I kind of want to go start this live stream a little bit differently. Again, I got my face to go show itself a lot closer. And, I got this package several days ago. I was planning to go open it the moment it arrived and, just have a live stream for it. However, for some reason, I just wasn't. Why is this happening? It's losing connection. Let's see. Speed test. Dropped frames are at 0. Internet speed is slow? What? Oh my gosh, that's Canadian internet for you. It's actually one of the slowest in like the Western countries. Hopefully this does not become a recurring thing, but it's late at night and around this time people are going to sleep, and therefore like internet usage should be a lot more convenient. But anyways, I got this package several days ago, and I've been wanting to go show it to my YouTube community because I'm really happy about it. I've been wanting it for many months now, and I've been considering about getting it for a long time. And where's the package? It's this thing right here. I'm showing it this way because it shows my address, and I don't, for obvious reasons. That forehead though. Hey Infinite, is there any more info about Legacy and how much more till the full game releases? I'm not active at all at the forums. Yeah, so I remember giving you a comment I think earlier today, and it was regarding what Devin was talking about. Actually, let's just go get that comment again. It was on that recent video channel, and let's go to this comment right here and add a link right here. Yeah, so I can't speak for the devs since I'm not part of them. However, I do know that the devs have stated they are still working on the Legacy project. They are working on it in the dark. Here is an official post from developer Devin. I have to go try and log out just in case it log out. Paste, and oh, you didn't check? Okay, so alright, so this post is intended to keep the community informed on the state of Legacy. This was posted on July 19, 2018. It's been quite some time since any official information has come out regarding Legacy, so I figured I'd do my best to let people know that we are still working on it. While it is true that many of the Legacy team members have been very busy with their own lives recently, when development is done, it's focused on what needs to be done. In the past, we often posted pictures or updates that covered a wide area of the map. Instead of splitting development focus on both the earlier parts of the game and the later parts we often showed off, we're instead doubling down on the earlier parts. In conjunction with that, we're intentionally developing without showing anything off at the moment, both in order to keep the focus on Retro, which will be coming out much sooner than Legacy. So this was July 19, and he posted this roughly 2 months before Retro came out. And fun fact, Retro came out on, I believe, September 27, 2018. So it's been slightly over a year. It's been a year and 2 days. And so that when we can finally reveal the parts of the game we've been working on, it'll feel like less of a tease and more of a preview of what you will be able to play soon after. I know many were probably hoping for screenshots or new information on the game itself, but I hope the main takeaway from this post is that we're still here, we still exist, but we're in the dark mode. I'm super excited to show off what we've been working on behind the scenes because we have a lot of cool stuff to show. I know it's been a wait and a half, but thanks for hanging with us. So that's pretty much as obvious as it can be. They're just developing in the dark for FusionFall Legacy. And, you know, this post is more than a year old now. And who knows, like, how much content they've been creating behind the scenes, right? So I kind of want to open this package right now, and I'll hear. Oh yeah, so okay, kind of want to go open this package, and so this package is actually, and I want to go wear it for the rest of the live stream. Ooh, I'm really excited. I'm opening it right now. Ooh, this took like 30 days for it to arrive, and here it is. Wow. For the ones that don't know, I'm a huge PewDiePie fan, and I got this. You guys get to go see the front before I do. So it's a last week I asked you jacket from PewDiePie, and it has the 100. Where is it? Has 100. Can't really. Okay, let me just go put this on. I'm really happy. I'm trying to go smell it right now. Yeah, I love that feeling where you have new clothing and it smells really nice. I like doing that. Oh, yes. Gildan heavy blend, and I got a large, 50% cotton and 50% polyester. Yeah, it costed me like $80 Canadian. Let me go put this on. Oh wow. Ooh, the inside feels really good. Okay. Heck yeah. Yo, I'm wearing a PewDiePie jacket. Large. And here we have our... Come on, webcam. Here we have our 100. Okay. I'm 5'8", and here's what it looks like. Ooh, yeah, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm so happy that I'm wearing this jacket right now. You can actually, so why did I buy this jacket? Well, I'm just gonna assume you know PewDiePie. And funnily enough, there are people out there that don't know who PewDiePie is. It's like not knowing who Jackie Chan is, or what Iron Man is, or who Iron Man is, or who the Avengers are. I've actually encountered those people who don't even know who Spider-Man is, or who the X-Men are. But yeah, why did I... Okay, this is the third time this is happening now. This is like an absolute rip. So it went from 6,000 kilobits per second. Now I'm gonna lower it to, and I lowered it to 3,000. So I don't know why this is happening. This is Canadian internet for you folks, and we apparently have like one of the fastest internets here in Canada. So 1,500 max performance. If it disconnects, I honestly don't know what else to do. Stream output. Encoder preset, max performance. It's not even a max quality. Audio, video. I can't do this. I can't really lower it. Okay, man, these live stream interruptions keep happening to me, and I feel kind of hot right now too. I might have to go take it off. But yeah, why did I buy a PewDiePie jacket? Well, it's because I've been watching PewDiePie since I was like 11 years old, and I was actually one of the very first people who subscribed to PewDiePie when he had less than like 1 million subscribers. And I remember back when he was starting to get famous, when he was still playing Amnesia, which was his breakthrough game, which caused him to be really famous. And I basically grew up with PewDiePie. I remember I was in the 8th grade, and it was after like our middle school prom that my friends and I, my Korean friend Joseph, I went to his house and we were watching PewDiePie. PewDiePie has been a guy that I've been watching for a very long time, and I basically grew up with him. And I really wanted to go purchase his merchandise, especially this one right here, because it's my favorite. It's my favorite one. It's my favorite part of his YouTube channel. Last week I asked you. I really love himself reviewing the memes, and let me just tell you the story on why I decided to choose this particular jacket, because there's a lot more other jackets out there on his store. Let's see. PewDiePie merch. And ooh, it's right there. Yes, it's this jacket right here, 14,099. I got this one right here, and I was kind of thinking about wearing the white one, but the white one gets really dirty. Long sleeve tee. I was also kind of considering this. It's more of it's kind of like a cheaper version of the outfit, but since I live in Canada, more specifically in the Vancouver region, for half the year, surprisingly enough, it actually rains here, and I think it would be a lot better for myself to just wear a jacket instead of, like this shirt right here. I love jackets. Where's my green jacket? Like the one you see on my profile picture. I wear that on a near daily basis. I've had that jacket for 3 years now. It's my favorite jacket. Yeah, but there's some other stuff he actually had. PewDiePie store. I was considering about getting this one right here, but to be honest, I'm not really much of a fan of this design. And it already has 23,000 or 24,000 items sold. I'm not really much of a fan of the design right here. There was another one that I kind of considered about having. There was this one right here. It kind of has like that navy theme, but again, I'm not really much of a fan of that. Another one was this one right here, the big brain thing. But then I realized that like that big brain meme, it's kind of like a temporary meme. Even though it's popular right now, many years from now, it's going to be relatively unknown. So I kind of wanted to go get something, which is last week I asked you, or Lawai jacket, which is, if you scroll all the way down to more products, it's right here, and it's also really nice as well because it has that 100 as well. Where's that 100? Actually, I'm actually really happy that I got the large version. I was kind of considering about getting the medium because I'm size medium, but I actually have like my university jacket, which I purchased large, and I like it big, so it's because it's a lot more comfy. But with the jacket that I have right now, first impression, I like it. It's very comfortable, really high quality. Obviously this is not a sponsorship because I don't have a lot of subscribers at all. I'm just telling you my opinion. Anyways, probably there might be a timestamp, maybe, I don't know, 24 minutes. And worst case scenario, if I keep having these disconnects, right, I might have to cancel this live stream, but don't worry. I might cancel this particular live stream, and I'm going to lower the resolution right here because right now it's at 1920 by 1080. And if it happens again, I'm going to lower it to like 720p, 30 frames per second. I don't know why this is happening. Because it's like 11 p.m. right now, and like the internet should be at its most optimal time. Okay, so let's just what are we here for? You are here for the picture of the day, and this is actually part 6 of picture of the day. Let me put down like a timestamp for like when it actually actually starts. So it really starts at like 26 minutes, not 26:99. But yeah, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is part 6 of the picture of the day live stream series. Now, I was trying to say like it's not necessary for yourself to watch the other ones, because I say that because well, it's honest. I'm starting to think that it is quite necessary for yourself to watch the other ones, or at the very least, on your own time, look at the pictures yourself, because a lot of these photos are actually very interconnected. So, for example, like in part 4, I think I was analyzing like that Orchid Bay stuff and like that Skull Island stuff, and in part 5, we went back. There was a lot of heavy emphasis on that. But yeah, I haven't done picture of the day in about 10 days now. And one of the main reasons for that was because, for one thing, I was busy making those racing tutorials, such as like the Time Squad one, the speculation video, and like the Sandcastle one. So I kind of want to go try and prioritize that. But I really want to go continue this. It's actually kind of rare for me to finish projects, and when I do finish something, it really means that I really, really, really like it. Anyways, we're gonna start, and I kind of forgot where we were. I do remember that in the last live stream, this page in particular, it's actually very long because I believe there was a lot more photos we had to go try and cover. And for the ones that are kind of forgetting, we had like Muscle Man, High Five Ghost, Argos, but particularly Muscle Man going around in the game, meeting legacy characters such as Finn, Bubbles, Boomer, and Jackie. We had the Camp Kidney one, I think. We're just gonna try and refresh ourselves. What was the last thing? Okay, have we seen this one? Let me go see. Okay, we haven't seen this one. Peach Creek. Okay, we definitely seen this one. And Camp Kidney. Yeah, we definitely seen this one. And Area 51.1. And yeah, okay. We've gone over this one. So now we're gonna look into the aquarium picture 2. And why is it picture 2? Because there's an aquarium right there. Okay. All right. We are going to officially start. So here we finally have our. So okay, for the ones that were not here for the last live stream, Argos was trying to identify what this potential monster is, and hopefully I can go find it. Camera rolling part 2, cameraman, sound man. Hopefully it's somewhere here. Witness reports. Yeah, it was this photo right here. Here's Argos trying to identify what this potential monster is. And in the last live stream before that, so in like, I think live stream number 4, we had like Boomer and Jackie walking around at Townsville Zoo, and we discover that it's actually a blowfish from the Powerpuff Girls. So just kind of, I'm trying to also refresh my mind as well. Zoo Crew and the Blowfish. Yeah, this was like from part 4. And let's see. At page 4 right there. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to refresh my mind. Yeah, but basically, anyways, in the last live stream, Muscle Man was telling Argos and High Five Ghost to look around and interview a lot of people to try and figure out where this monster is and what it looks like. And it looks to us that it's actually this dude right here. And for the ones who have never watched Gumball, and which is also including me, I've never really watched a single episode of Gumball. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. I'm going to see if I can get a close up. Muscle Man, that's not the Darwin. You know, I honestly feel kind of left out that I haven't seen a lot of these Cartoon Network episodes. Like I say, like I'm a Cartoon Network / FusionFall fan, but like when you like if you were to come up to me and say and talk about certain cartoon shows such as like Ben 10, I can't really talk too much about it, and I feel kind of like left out. But I think I'm not the only one about this. Like, you know, for example, if you're to play Kingdom Hearts, right, you don't have to watch every single Disney movie or every single Disney show. For a lot of people, they're just happy to go see their favorite character on there. Or like same thing with Super Smash Bros. You don't have to play every single video game of every possible character, right? So I kind of feel like that. Anyway, let's go do this right here. Darwin versus Muscle Man and High Five Ghost incoming. And as per usual, we're just going to go read the first 3 pages of each one. Darwin, Raglan, Caspian, Ahab, Poseidon, Nicodemus, Watterson III is confirmed. Is that his actual real first name or his full name? Again, I haven't really... Oh, wow, that's actually real. Darwin Watterson. Whoa, that's a long name. Darwin, Raglan, Caspian, Ahab, Poseidon, Nicodemus. Who is Nicodemus? Is that like that prophet guy? Or like Nicodemus? And for the ones who read Marvel Comics, Nicodemus, the prophet dude, he's actually considered a mutant in the Marvel 616 universe. He used to be Gumball's pet goldfish, but one day he grew legs and generally... Really? I didn't know that. Wow. That's interesting. Gumball's pet goldfish. Cool. Man, imagine that. He's a 12-year-old blue male cat that goes to Elmore Junior High with his adopted brother Darwin and his 4-year-old sister Anais. Again, I haven't watched really a single episode of this show, but I heard that it's actually really good. Okay. In related news, they released a new episode this week for people with my cable provider. It's one of the early 2017 episodes, and it looks like he got a new voice actor, but there is no transition like last time. Both new voices sound off, as both of the newbies are super young. Okay, I didn't know that. So they got a new voice actor, or this is late, so this is almost 3 years ago. Well, theoretically, they could use one voice and then use another for the nanos without any realistic. So it could be that multiple Gumballs and Darwins make the cut. Okay. Let me go charge my phone. It's at 15%. And, you know, it kind of makes me wonder, like, once Legacy comes out, how are they going to get the voice models for characters that have never existed? Like, you know, for example, okay, let's go to like the Ben 10 update because we actually have an answer for that. Let's see. Okay. FusionFall, Ben 10 update. We're gonna go to Ben Button Coyote, or yes, Ben Button Coyote, and credit to this guy right here. And come on. Okay, I'm gonna...
Spider Monkey!
You call? Oh!
Okay, so I can't really find the best example unless I were to like, go inside of the game. I don't really want to waste too much time looking for voice samples, but just referring to like the Ben 10 update, we look at, Spider Monkey, the NPC, which was never around in the original FusionFall. So we could I wouldn't be too surprised. It seems like an obvious that they're going to go that when it comes to adding new NPCs and especially like new nanos, they're going to use the audio files, or they're going to use the audio from each episode and look for certain lines that they want them to go say. Now, imagine we actually live in the future, and the technology is already around here, but it's inside. It's actually inside of its infancy, and I'm referring to deep fakes, more particularly into the artificial intelligence of creating fake voices that sound realistic. So there's actually interesting technology. It's very interesting. It's still very new. It's still in its infancy. So like if you were to go to Joe Rogan deep fake, that's not how you do that one. Where is it? This one right here. So I can't really play it because of copyright. Actually, no, I can probably play it.
Chimps are just superior athletes, and these chimps have been working out hard. They're throwing kettlebells, battle ropes, everything. I've got them on a strict diet of bone broth and elk meat. These chimps will rip your balls off. God damn, it's impressive. All I got to say is, see you on the ice, folks.
But yeah, I bring this up because the technology is still really new and it has a lot of application. So if they really wanted to, they could try and use deep learning algorithms to try and make these NPCs, such as like Spider Monkey, say things he never actually said before. Or they could try going the cheaper route where they just they just use lines from each episode, or like they have volunteer voice actors. Okay, so let's go back into here. Darwin already was confirmed for FusionFall Legacy. He and Gumball were confirmed way early into FusionFall Legacy's development, like before this site and before Retro was a thing. Old, yeah, it's super duper old. Man, my back is kind of hurting me right now. This is the first time we've seen his model. Oh, okay. And just just going back into, let me just turn off the display capture. I don't want you to see stuff that I don't want you to see. Legacy photos. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I actually have a whole archive of legacy photos, and they're honestly really old. Like here's some more concept art for Gumball as well as his adopted brother. Here's another one right here. I think this is some very old art that we're looking at right here. Where's some other one? What's another one? Here's one right here, right there. Here they are. What's another one? Oh, here's another one right here. This is really old, really old. And it likely predates the concept of retro itself. And here's a nice, interesting model of him. Okay, so they're really old. So glad it was Darwin after all. A picture of the day on Saturday is neat, very unexpected. I assume the pattern will be the same as it was for Ed. First picture is blurry then, okay. Alright, trying to get my Steam back. When you haven't done a live stream in 10 days, you kind of feel kind of rusty. Interview aquarium. Alright. Let's go look into this photo right here. Okay, here we have a much closer view of this is probably going to be the thumbnail. And here we have actually a whole bunch of photos. Wow. This is a whole big one. So here we have I feel really embarrassed that I don't know their names. I'm kind of forgetting. Is this Gumball? The Amazing Adventures. Is that the name of Gumball? Of Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball. Okay. The Amazing World of Gumball. That's not Amazing Adventures. The Amazing World of Gumball. And where's their Wikia page? Right, that's Cartoon Network Asia. Here it is right here. All right, so main characters. Gumball Watterson is the blue cat. I didn't know this guy right. He was actually his pet fish. That's really cool. And we have ourselves Darwin Watterson. So we can try remembering him with his really long name. So Darwin, animals. I think of animals. He's a goldfish. So probably that's one way you can remember him. Whereas Gumball Christopher Watterson only has like 3 names to himself. That's really cool. Actually, fun fact. So I learned this from like my Latino friends here in Canada. I'm not exactly sure if it's real or not, or like they're just messing with me. But basically, like the longer your name is, the fancier it looks like. Actually, I kind of want to go confirm if that's real. Latino longer names mean why are some Spanish people's names so long? Did I get bamboozled? Here it is. Why do Hispanics have long names? Take for example the current Spanish King Philip. His baptism name is Felipe Juan Pablo Alfonso de Todos de los Santos. Okay, that's not really related to legacy. I'm just kind of curious. So here we have ourselves Darwin. Remember, Darwin is an animal, and okay, it's probably going to be the thumbnail. Probably this one right here. Oh, so this is a regular fish, and that's the blowfish. That's huge. So this kind of looks like this is at like the aquarium area that they're probably teasing. Here we have a statue of Bubbles' octopus friend. And it's actually moving. Whoa, that's actually really cool. And it just cuts off to this. That's it. This is all the footage YouTube's managed to get. Well, I suppose that's our show then, folks. Until next time. So, this is actually not the first time this huge monster appeared. Now, it actually appeared during the Mother Days event, I believe, during like the subscription era of FusionFall. So let's just go try and get some footage right there. FusionFall Mother's Day. And oh, here we go. So again, credit to Triumph 101 for this video. and it's really huge. It's right there. This is at Candy Code. This is from 2010, and oh, here's this guy with the clockwork outfit, and yeah, this he's really huge, or she's really huge because she's the mother. So they're probably gonna reuse this asset in FusionFall Legacy, and she's so big you can very likely climb the monster, provided you actually no you can't climb it, I think, unless you try and hack to get up on top of there. Oh, here's some other photos right here. So credit to FusionFall Gaming HQ for this. Yeah, here's some development photos of what they actually look like. And oh yeah, this outfit exists inside of the game. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so they could probably reuse that, and something to try and compare and contrast is actually, let's go back to that other video, which is not that one. We're looking at yeah, this one right here. Okay, so yeah, it's really huge. Okay, where are you? I need a much more frontal view of... Okay, here we go. It's a lot more huge. And compare and contrast. It looks like they definitely remodeled this one, or it looks like a completely different remodel, because the eyes, they're a lot different. Because this one right here, it's yellow, whereas this one right here, it's white. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This one has, well, you can't really tell from this angle right here, but I like how it actually moves. It would be pretty funny if this maybe it's actually not the mother of all bluefish, and it might just be a perspective kind of thing, you know. Maybe it's kind of like the size of a human being, or is it slightly taller, but it looks to me that it's definitely, well, that is definitely really big, because like here we have the tree, but again, it's all kind of like perspective. But I really like this. There's a lot to go try and show here. This pretty much confirms that Darwin exists inside of FusionFall Legacy, and like the significance of this, as what CT Stevie stated, this is actually the very first model we've seen, because they've been teased for a very long time, but we've never really seen an actual model inside of the game. I really like this one, and again, just try and imagine this photo is animated. So like think of a GIF, and the octopus is shooting out water, and yeah, so it kind of makes me kind of wonder, will this blowfish monster be located in downtown, and more specifically, will it be located here at Townsville Aquarium, or at the yeah, within that area? I'm kind of wondering if like my face is a bit too close to the camera. Actually, no, it's not. It's not close. It's not too close. And I'm actually happy that that we haven't had a disconnect in a while now. So happy about that. I'm calling life like balloon. CT's TV is generally correct when it comes to his predictions. Okay, page 2. Take a look at that fountain in picture 2. That attention to detail always gets me. And it kind of makes me wonder, yeah, can we actually fight it? Will it actually be some sort of roaming world boss, or do you have to enter some sort of special lair to go fight it? Or can you actually go on top of it? And it'd be pretty cool if you can actually go on top of like the blowfish model and just watch it move along the city, and it's like some sort of massive transportation. Maybe it must be looking for its children. Gumball is somewhere beyond the Darklands, and Darwin is near a giant mutant fish. Okay. Okay. Actually, let's just look into this a bit closer. Okay. Yeah, so this is right here. So, okay. That's the pick 2. And, okay, so here we see the beach. Looks like it's definitely probably at Bravo Beach or somewhere around that area. And we have the octopus right there. We have this structure right here. It looks like some ordinary building. Here we see the aquarium behind it. Right there we see some fish if you look closely enough. And again, imagine this photo is actually moving, right? So we see fish moving here, and like the octopus is spitting out water. That's pretty much it. And we have this right here. It looks like a lamp with a sort of tentacle octopus look to it. And okay, let's just move on. Interview, Pimpleback Mountains. Okay, here's another pretty significant photo. And here we have a remodel of Gwen. Okay. Strange fish creature, huh? Could it be some sort of alien activity? I'll keep an eye out and let you know if I see anything weird. Oh, well, and another significant thing is not just Gwen, but we have another one right here from Juniper Lee. And unfortunately, I've never watched a single episode of Juniper Lee, so I can't really comment on the significance here, but I do know, judging by the looks of it, these two appear to be main characters within their respective show. Whoa, wait. Was the creature a big orange fish-looking thing? 10 stories tall, big, scaly, smelly guy? Believe it or not, I happen to know a thing or two about fighting monsters. I last saw it in Orchid Bay. You should go check it out. So there's actually some sort of, for some weird reason, so this was 11/28/16, right? It's higher up here, 11/28/16, November 28, 2016, whereas this one is right below it. So it's actually in the wrong order. So the correct order, I believe, is that they would show you these photos first, and then it would show you the Gumball photo, and then show you the massive blowfish monster. I didn't even notice Monroe. Actually, I want to actually know. Hey, what's up, Icy? Thanks for joining the live stream. So again, I haven't really watched a single episode of Juniper Lee, and I guess we can now have our opportunity to try and figure out who they are. Now, again, I think kind of going back with that Super Smash Bros. Analogy, right? You don't have to play every single. Like, you know how there's like dozens of characters in Super Smash Bros., right? You don't have to play every single video game to know about them, to know anything about them. In fact, you don't even have to go play a single video game. And for example, you pick, I don't know, like Palutena, right? But you've never played a pit game, right? And that's your main character. That's your main for that game. But I guess if you want to at least have that little bit of immersion within the world of FusionFall, the best thing you can do, or not the best, but like the most minimum amount of thing you can do if you want that immersion experience is for yourself to just go to their respective Wikia page. All right, so let's go to Juniper Lee Wiki, and again, I haven't really watched a single episode of this. I heard it's actually one of the more. Actually, had 3 seasons. Wow. Juniper Lee, Wikia. And here she is. But what we're trying to do right now. Oh, is this Asian American? Oh, wow. I actually didn't know that. I feel like an idiot right now. I really do feel like an idiot. Juniper Lee. This entire time, I thought she was Native American. I didn't realize, like, Oh yes, she definitely has the last name Lee to it, so that gives an indication that she's like Chinese. She's kind of like Chinese, you know, or like has that East Asian descent. I thought this entire time she was Native American. So she's Asian American, granted with magical powers, a gift for the abilities, and title of the Test 1Z. What is that? What is that? That's mentioned a lot in FusionFall, or like one of Juniper Lee's abilities, Test 1 Zap 1, or like whatever it's called. It's like the leech ability. So Test 1Z, Te 1Z, pronounced Te Swan Z, which means the chosen one or magical protector, is the human guardian of the hidden magical world and an important ambassador, negotiator, and peacemaker between the magical worlds, chosen by the magical elders themselves. Who are these magical elders? Okay, these guys right here, they look East Asian. Are spirits who are the source of all magic, as they gave up their physical forms to end a war between the worlds of magic and humans. Oh, that's pretty interesting. They were the source of power for all the Test 1Z and the source of all good magic. So the Test 1Z is the human guardian of the magical world, and they're like ambassadors between the magical and the human world, to see magical creatures and phenomena, as well as superhuman strength, durability, speed, and magical abilities, which allow them to cast spells to battle supernatural beings. Okay, this is pretty interesting. The Test 1Z is unable to leave their home city, which is surrounded by a force field. Oh, that kind of sucks. Unless probably, you know, like you live in like New York City, where there's always a lot of things for yourself to do until their time as the protector has passed, or like by past, like once you age up, or like once you die, or can you retire? However, this does not stop the protector from traveling to other magical dimensions. The Test 1Z is a title and position passed down in Juniper's family, and sees the current Test 1Z and her grandmother expected to pass down the title and powers to her son, though it skipped a generation and passed to Juniper instead. In an alternate reality where Juniper did not exist, the title was passed to Ray Ray Lee. Oh, so this guy right here, Ray Ray. Ray Ray is this dude right here. Is he? I'm guessing he's the younger brother. So Juniper Lee is Asian American. She is the ambassador for the magical and human realm. She can't escape wherever she lives. Where does she live? She's in the 5th grade. Friends, enemies, love interests. Okay. This sounds pretty interesting. Okay. And what we're primarily interested in is to look into Ray Ray. That's what the guy's name is. Ray Ray Lee is Juniper's hyperactive 8-year-old little brother, so 3 years gap. Like Juniper, Ray Ray can see through the magic barrier, though this is not a naturally occurring ability, as it is later revealed in the series. He is rambunctious, imaginative, and creative, but can often get in the way of Juniper's goals on her work field, many times even being too snarky or sarcastic in a situation to take it seriously. Despite this, he is always ready to support Jude in anything she does. So, he's 8 years old, and pretty lengthy Wikia page. So let's just read the first 2 paragraphs of his personality. He is hyperactive and careless and often gets himself into trouble when dealing with the magical world. Ray Ray is often overeager in regards to the magic world, finding every single event involving it, no matter how bad or ominous, to be cool. A recurring joke about him is asking if he has ever run out of energy, with a response of no, but there's always a first time. So he's the hyperactive little brother of Juniper Lee. They have a sibling rivalry, although it is often seen that he cares for her deeply. In the episode after "Oh Brother, What Art Thou?", Ray Ray could actually be termed how do you pronounce this? Homunculus, in the sense that his mind having been transferred to an artificial body after accidentally transmogrifying. What is that? What is transmogrifying? Transform in a surprising or magical manner. What's the root word? Mid-century of unknown origin. Okay. Into a massive monster. It says that his mind is being transferred to an artificial body. Okay, so in other words, he's the hyperactive little brother, and he deeply cares for Juniper Lee. So they're both Asian Americans. I actually really like the way he looks here in FusionFall Legacy. So, like, what does he look like in the show? Let's try and do a compare and contrast. Search Google for images. So this is what he looks like. Yeah, let's just use like the Wikia page right here. Copy image, open this up on paint.net, and Control V. Actually, no, 1920 by 1080. Do this and do this. And okay, this is all right. Okay, he's still wearing that shirt, orange shirt. They definitely got the hairstyle. The eyes look really nice and translates very well to Legacy. Yeah, I really don't have any complaints with this at all. It's a very solid model, really is. In this photo, you're not showing his pants, but that's like a minor thing to consider. Honestly, yeah, I honestly have no problem with this at all. It looks really good. I like it a lot. And what does Ray Ray actually sound like? And yeah, obviously this is Gwen. So we spend the time to look into her biography. I think we can probably at least show her evolution, or I know for a fact that at least when I talk to my Ben 10 fan friends who play FusionFall, they're not really much of a fan of Ben 10 Omniverse, or this is where the current Gwen is coming from. Ben 10 Gwen Tennyson. I really like her classic look right here. Here's the Alien Force 1 where she definitely has grown up. I like her Alien Force 2 look as well. Ultimate Alien also really great. And yeah, the Omniverse one, it feels kind of like a downgrade. At least in my opinion. Really long Wikia page. Ooh. Look at that. I really like this one right here. This would be a really nice outfit to have inside of the game. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. And Gwen Robot Chicken. Really? I kind of want to go watch that after this live stream. Wow. Okay. I'm honestly, I kind of prefer they went with the, Ultimate Alien or Alien Force. Not really much of a fan of the Omniverse one, but again, if you saw the pictures for Ben 10 earlier in the live stream series, I believe we're getting the Ben 10 Omniverse look. This outfit right here, the Omniverse look. Here's what original classic Ben 10 looked like: Alien Force, Ultimate Alien. Yeah, we're getting this look, so it would make sense why they've decided to make Gwen into this format. Okay, so this is Ray Ray. Oh yeah, we need to go try and discuss the dog right there. I'm guessing the dog can talk. So pets. Monroe. Here's the dog. Okay, he is age 439 or 600 years old in actuality. Like, is that in dog years? Okay. So Monroe, Connery, Boyd, Carley, McGregor, Scotty. So we're having another case of Darwin from the show. He's an enchanted pug that speaks with a Scottish accent. Oh, that's interesting. He is quite educated in the world of magic, having been alive for several centuries and assisting each Test 1Z for nearly that entire time. So he's the guide. Wow. You know, it's kind of sad in a way, because it's kind of like, you know, I have a dog, right, that's 11 years old. He's a Shih Tzu, and you know, like when your dog is at that age, you kind of wonder, like, is he gonna die this year or like the year after that? And there's that scary feeling, like if you were to go purchase a dog or a cat, you know that eventually after like a decade and a half, and if you're lucky after 2 decades, your dog or pet is gonna die. And for this guy Monroe, it's kind of like the opposite. So like each time he gets another Test 1Z representative, he knows that he's going to teach them, and then eventually they're going to go die. That's kind of sad when you think about that. So he's an enchanted dog. He is many years old. Despite his knowledge, his ability to actually use magic or magical devices is fairly limited due to his lack of grasping hands or opposable thumbs. According to Ray, he uses this as an excuse for everything. So Monroe is a magical talking dog who speaks Scottish with a Scottish accent, allowing him to be understood by those who can see through the magic barrier. Anyone else listening to him will only hear barking. He is also lactose intolerant. Okay. Monroe has an elderly dad. Oh, that's interesting. Who used to be advisor to Test 1Z of Pass as well, although it is unclear at what exact time he was advisor, as it seems that Jasmine is well acquainted with him as well. Who is Jasmine? Elderly dad. Oh, wow. He must be really old. Age is 639. And okay, I'm kind of confused. Okay. I kind of feel like as a person who is trying to oh wow, the quality of this is really low, because it's at 1500 bit rate. That's really low, man. Cancel and show and settings, stream output. I'm just looking into the quality right now. Apply. Let's see if we can have a noticeable increase in quality right here. Okay, yeah, that's a significant increase in quality. There's like double the amount of bit rates. Okay, so it's definitely been an hour now since I've started talking, and I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go drink some water. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. It won't be too long, right? And while I'm away, please do leave a like and subscribe. Check out the Discord server and the Universal Item Guide. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and I feel kind of embarrassed in a way because, where is it? Like, I was using 1500 bit rates as a way to prevent, uh, like OBS from disconnecting. But if you go too low, like below 3000, it tends to disconnect. I don't know why this is happening. But yeah, okay, we're gonna continue. And again, if like the OBS keeps on disconnecting, we're just gonna have to go and restart this live stream. And what I mean by that is I go to video, and instead of it being 1080p 60 frames per second, it's just going to be 30 frames per second. Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about? Yeah, we were talking about the Wikia page with Monroe the dog, and let's just put on the timer again. And my back really hurts. I don't know why. Like I fell asleep and I woke up with like this really weird back pain. Okay. Powers. Okay, this is pretty short. Extended longevity. He is several hundred years old and ages much slower than normal dogs or humans. Okay. So he's a talking dog, centuries years old. He is the mentor of Juniper Lee. Now, it makes me kind of wonder. Again, I haven't watched a single episode of Juniper Lee. So basically, if you are the Test 1Z, you have the ability to go see magical creatures. Now, it makes me kind of wonder. We have Gwen right here, right? She definitely has some form of magical powers, but she's actually, I don't know, like, what is it? Part Anodite, which is like an alien species made up of pure energy, but which can be seen as an alien, but to Earthlings, it's actually it looks like magic. Can Gwen see the magical world? Can Gwen actually understand Monroe? Something to go try and think about. Some sort of food for thought. Double reveal. Or no, wait, triple reveal. Batteries in the red. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Gwen's Omniverse design, but I suppose if they're looking for consistency, they're going to need to be consistent with the Omniverse design. Yeah, I really prefer Gwen's old design. Kevin's Omniverse design, what does he look like? Because, you know, Kevin Levin is going to be inside of the game. Yeah, this is Kevin's design. Ooh, here's some of this. Is this fan art? Ooh, real nice. Oh, this is the Gwen 10,000 one, right? So this is the Kevin Levin art. Okay. It's been recording for 8 hours straight and hasn't died. Well, we have to remember, this is in a world full of Dex Labs and Mandark Industries. I wouldn't be too surprised if, like, Dexter managed to make a camera last a lot longer. I wonder if we'll hear Monroe's voice or just barking. In the show, you can only hear him if you could see through the magic barrier. Yes, this one right here. That's actually a good thing. You know, so like when we do the missions in FusionFall, there's this plot line series called like Touch the Totem, or like where you have to go touch the totem, and eventually you and Juniper Lee activate all the totems at once with this one ability. And with this power, or like the power of the prophet, you have this ability to go see magical forces. So I suppose if you have that ability, you can definitely hear Monroe talking and not himself barking. And let's just go into the FusionFall wiki about that. FusionFall power of prophet. Is that non-profit organization? Prophecy. Prophecy. Non-profit organization. FusionFall. Prophecy. Okay, yeah, it's referring to this one, but there's also, it heavily involves you working with Gwen. Yeah. Wait, Gwen's first Omniverse design? Oh, there's other designs? Gwen Stacy. Ben 10. Is it this one right here? Okay. No, we're not gonna look at that. This is Monroe, this is Ray Ray, and this is Juniper Lee. So people are definitely excited for Ray Ray, and again, I wouldn't be too surprised if Ray Ray is going to have a nano for himself. And the question is, are we going to have like a primary or secondary nano version for him? So like for the ones that don't know, if you're to go to YouTube and type in Prizzified and type in like the new nano system, there's a brand new system. So primary nanos are basically, if you want to go level up, you need to go do this nano mission. Whereas secondary nano missions are basically, they're like side nano missions. Like if you want to do it, like it's not necessary for you to level up. And for like secondary nano missions, I believe it's a lot more different. Like you don't have to, don't quote me on this. You don't have to do like a specific nano mission. For example, I suppose if you were to like kill a fusion wandering around in the world and it drops an item, you can use that item to make a nano version of them. So like Fusion Blossom is wandering around in the game, outside in the game, and if you defeat her, you have a chance of getting an item from her and using that to make a nano blossom. A Blossom Nano. Pimpleback Mountain. Yeah, we already saw that one. Orchid Bay. And here we have ourselves Orchid Bay. Okay, we have Ace and Belladonna. Punk is green. Ace, the band is going to get in trouble if he keeps spraying things with our logo. It's nice though, ain't it? 8, 30, 15. Huh. Oh, I mean, as if I would ever deface such a fine shipping container with such ugly, horrid, rancid graffiti. Okay, here's a very significant character. Okay. I thought it was pretty good, boss. Shut up, Billy. And looks good to me, Ace. Another really significant appearance. And we have another significant appearance right here. I don't really know their names, but we're gonna go find out real soon. What can I say? Graffiti is a completely viable form of art, you know. And we didn't ask about the graffiti. Do any of you weirdos know where the blowfish is? So that's Muscle Man speaking. And wait, you're looking for a stupid blowfish like the one at the aquarium down the street? How the heck did you guys even miss that? Okay, so again, just going back, the live stream. oh no, the picture of the day, right? This is 11:30. This is at the top, whereas these photos right here should have been shown later. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, so obviously this is Ace. I don't know how to separate them, but I'm really glad that the rest of the squad, the gang, is here. Okay. Now let's go to the Wikia page for the Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls, Ace, Wiki. Okay. And okay, he's 17 years old. Really? How old are the Powerpuff Girls? He's like significantly older. Like, that's kind of odd when you think about it. I just realized that because like aren't like the Powerpuff Girls supposed to be like in kindergarten? Okay, so let's go into home. Let's go into let's go here. Let's go into where is it? Yeah, this one right here. Here's a post from Devin. And yeah, okay. That's kind of odd. So Ace is 17 and Buttercup or Belladonna is 14. So there's a 3-year difference. So like, for example, if Ace is in grade 12, he's a senior. 12 minus 9. 12 minus 3 is 9. So Buttercup would probably be in like 9th or 10th grade. Okay, that's not too odd. But I always find it kind of odd. So like Ace is still 17. He's 17 inside of the show. But they've aged up Buttercup from like 8 years old all the way down to 14. But he still remains the same. Okay, so the Powerpuff Girls and the leader of the Gangrene Gang. Okay, here we go right here. So this is what they look like originally inside of the original Cartoon Network Powerpuff Girls. Okay, they are supporting antagonists of the original series. Wait, did they never appear? Age is 14 to 17. Episode count 26. So here we have Ace. This is going to be pretty long. We have Snake. Okay, and let's go into the Universal Item Guide. The link is inside of the description. What's the latest? Harry Jerome's 79th birthday. Was a Canadian track and field runner. Oh, another Canadian. Nice. He moved to North Vancouver at age 12. Okay, cool. That's nice. Okay, we're gonna taking kind of a while to go load this up. But let's go into other ultra rare clothes and scroll down here. So the first one is a Snake jacket. So this is Snake, kind of like yellow. He's wearing yellow, so that's kind of why it's yellow here. The next one is the Grubber jacket. So Grubber, purple and red. So there's kind of like no correlation to the color of the jacket. We have Big Billy, which is red. This guy right here. He's 6'11" tall. Wow, he's really huge. And Little Arturo, which is going to be the final jacket. And we have ourselves, obviously Ace. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't really want to go spend too much time reading their Wikia page. Okay, weighs 1,000. He weighs half a ton. Wow. And, actually for the longest time, I actually thought that a ton was like 1,000 pounds, but it's apparently 2,000 pounds. It's kind of I learned that pretty late. Like, how much is a ton? So 1 US ton in pounds is 2,000 pounds. I always thought it was 1,000. And inside of kilograms, it's actually 907. That the imperial ton is slightly different. Pounds, it's 240 more pounds. That's pretty interesting for yourself to know. So he weighs half a ton. That really is crazy. Honestly, I kind of feel like I have a sort of responsibility, since I'm like a FusionFall content creator. I think it would be in my best interest and for the people who follow me to actually watch these shows in my free time, so I can actually have much more things to go talk about. Because I actually watched like the Time Squad series, and as a result, I actually had a lot more things to offer outside of like, oh, I never really watched this episode, so here I am, like the rest of you guys, trying to go speculate. So I'm actually really happy that the rest of these characters are going to be inside of FusionFall Legacy. And I think it's kind of like a wasted opportunity that they're not wearing their own respective jackets. So this is little Arturo, right? I think it would be a lot better if he actually wears the green version to his jacket. And whereas, Snake wears the yellow version to his jacket. So that's kind of like a little thing I kind of want to go see inside of the game. But even though, or they just wear like the gangrene ace jacket, the black one, it still looks very nice. And I don't know, this is kind of like a particular criticism I have with this with the FusionFall community. Like, despite having literally hundreds of brand new items that we've never had inside of the original game, for some odd reason, a lot of people like to wear the gangrene gang ace jacket, or in other words, the black ace. And it's understandable why, because it's a nice looking leather jacket. But come on, man, there's just so many more items out there. Why do you got to wear that? And why do you got to wear like the action blindfold? And I'm kind of a hypocrite for that, because I like wearing the black ace as well. But at the same time, I try and change my wardrobe and wear some other stuff as well, particularly when it comes to new stuff. But yeah, this is a significant set of photos. We have the entire gangrene gang here. But let's just look into their thing. Okay, so they're a group of troublemaking hoodlums and thugs who live at the Townsville City Dump. Is that why they're green? Their members include Ace, okay, I already said that. There are lesser recurring villains in the Powerpuff Girls, described by Blossom as not even a criminal element, just a nuisance. The boys are mostly known for committing petty crimes such as vandalism and harassment of the young or elderly. Their gang name is a play on the term gangrene, a skin condition. Oh, really? Oh, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at that. The gang are characterized by their green skin, and all the gang members have black hair except for Big Billy. Yes, this guy right here weighs half a ton, who has red hair. They appear to be teenagers, but vary widely in height and body type. They originally appeared in the intro for Whoop Pass 2 as the villains. The Powerpuff Girls are shown fighting alongside the Amoeba Boys, making them and the Amoeba Boys the oldest recurring villains in the series. Really? They also appear in the Powerpuff Girls movie as the tertiary antagonist. So we have primary, secondary, tertiary, so they're not really antagonists, but they're just there. The Gangrene Gang are a tribute to the works of cartoonist Ed Roth, particularly Rat Fink. They also bear a slight resemblance to Gorillaz, which Ace became a member of in 2018, and Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. They also appear to have been based on hip-hop and pop band Black Eyed Peas. Oh, that's interesting. And Toon Patrol, the Weasels from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Gorillaz. So this is where they appear. Really? Wow. Is that really Ace? It was an English virtual band created in 1998. Well, that actually predates me. I was born in 99. I remember when I was in middle school. Dude, this is really cool. Is he really part of the Gorillas? Wow. I kind of want to go try and verify that. Gorillas. Yo! Is this really Ace? Dude, that is sick. Okay, let's look into the Wikipedia. Let's looking for Ace. And let's see, interface. Ooh. That's really cool. The band introduced Ace from Cartoon Network's animated series, The Powerpuff Girls. I didn't know that, man. That's really cool. Let's see. Gorillas, Twitter. Let me go. Hold on, one moment. So here they are. Here's their Instagram. Is this really Ace? Dude, that is really sick. Whoa. Let's look into their Wikia. Gorillas Ace. Oh, they have their own wiki too. Whoa. He's the bassist for the Gorillaz' sixth studio album, The Now Now, and served as a temporary replacement bassist while the band's usual bassist, Murdoch Nichols, was imprisoned. Oh. Oh, they look really similar. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4, Phase 5. He is the bassist for Gorillaz' sixth studio album. So this one... Is he in prison? Is he in prison? I don't know much about the Gorillas. This is all new to me. I kind of want to go check this out. YouTube.com and type in Gorillas Ace. Wow. This is actually old news. Whoa. Okay, after the live stream, I'm gonna definitely go check this out. Alright. Here's the Amoeba Boys, but we don't have to, they're not inside of Legacy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this out after the live stream. That's really cool, man. Let's go save this one right here. Approximate age. It's kind of relevant, often relevant. So they're just a group of petty teenagers. Five pictures in a day, and they're all amazing. 6 now. Whoa. We've hit 100 picture of the days in a row. Holy cannoli. Here's people just like totally reacting to this entire thing going on. Wow. Imagine you're there while it's taking place. Okay, so this one was interview Orchid Bay, right? Yeah, so this is happening at Orchid Bay, and it kind of looks like it's happening where those shipping containers are at. So just kind of going back into, I think, page 5 here. Dinosaur skeleton, skate park, school, fright yard. Here we go, at the fright yard. This stuff right here. It looks like, so this is somewhere here in Orchid Bay. Yeah, the fright yard in Orchid Bay. It looks like the Gangrene Gang is somewhere here. And we could possibly see them relocated here as well. But again, everything that you see here, major emphasis, it's bound to dramatically change. Again, these photos are like 3 years old or 2 years old. Like this photo's right here, yeah, it's like 3 years old. That's very significant. Okay. And let's go back here. Right here. Wow, this is actually one of the least viewed photos, but it's actually one of the more significant ones as well. And let's look into Major Glory, which is the first one to be posted in 2017. So here we have ourselves another significant thing we can look at, and my back really hurts. So one of the first to go missing, Major Glory's disappearance is perplexing. He was last seen as a guest speaker at Pokey Oaks Junior High shortly after the invasion started. Okay, Major Glory. We have Cow from Cow and Chicken. We have Johnny, and we have something to look at here in the background. What is this? Major Glory. There's Kronk, and then there's Von Halen. And for the ones that don't know, Major Glory is based off of Captain America, Kronk, the Incredible Hulk, and Von Halen, Thor from Marvel Comics. And it's significant in a way because this was way before the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which was started in 2008. Dexter's Laboratory was in like the 1990s. So one of the first to go missing. So this is in reference to like the Missing Heroes plot line, which you explore with Dexter. So it kind of makes you wonder, where is this door located? We have these pillars here. Where is he? And I like how he's highlighted as well. I wonder if they remodeled the Major Glory NPC. But obviously this is taking place at Sector V. They've definitely added in new holograms there. It definitely makes sense in a way because I always find it kind of odd that there's only one hologram at Sector V, Hero Square, in the past. Yeah. Okay. And this kind of reminds me back into the very first part of this series. Okay, thanks to Pikachu KIP for actually posting this. This really looks more HD than the original. Okay, thank you for this. You're the MVP for doing this. Let's go into Paint and let's try to paste this in here. Okay, let's go close this one as well and do compare and contrast. Did they change his looks? Yeah, they kind of did. Yeah, the belt, they've definitely changed. This looks like a brand new NPC model. His teeth, they're a lot they're white, a lot more white. His belt, this one right here is a lot more whiter, whereas this one is a lot less. His pants, they've definitely changed. So this is definitely an improvement for the better. His eyes have changed as well. It's a lot more, I don't know what color, like it's a lot more blue. His gloves has changed. His muscles, as you can see here, you can clearly see his biceps, whereas this one right here, you can't really see that. The stars on his chest, they don't look HD, but I'm kind of hoping that they definitely fix that. I really wonder what's this wall behind here? Is this where the Hall of Heroes is located? And interestingly enough, if you've never seen an episode of the Justice Friends, inside Von Halen's room, oh, here's more episodes right here. Here's the compare and contrast. Beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, it's this episode right here. Where they go inside of Von Halen's room. Season 1, episode 23. This is Von Halen's room. That looks really cool. How is he allowed to do that? Cool. I don't think we can actually go inside here, but that's something to kind of wish to go see. Okay. So there's definite changes to the Major Glory model. We redid Major Glory's head and retextured him from the ground up. Yes, absolutely. We already talked about that. And okay, if Major Glory is here, so unfortunately, spoilers. They never posted any photos of Kronk nor Major or Von Halen. Now, just because they were never posted in FusionFall Legacy, does not necessarily mean that they're not going to appear. It would be very much welcome if the entire gang is there as well. Kronk and Von Halen. Valhalen. Where is it? Okay, so there's actually... Okay, so just looking into the caption. One of the first to go missing, Major Glory's disappearance is perplexing. He was last seen as a guest speaker at Pokey Oaks Junior High. Okay, so if you were to actually pay attention to the guide missions for Dexter, or at the time which was Blossom, right here, the second guide mission you have is called Major Worry, where you have to go to Pokey Oaks and look for Major Glory. Yeah, so Major Glory's last known appearance was at a career day event at Pokey Oaks Junior High. Ever since this war with feuds began, many of the world's greatest superheroes have gone missing, including my favorite Major Glory. I want you to investigate these strange disappearances. Blossom has agreed to help us in our search. Good luck, Dexter. Okay, so you actually find his day planner, and inside of that planner, it says, looks like he was going on a mission to the Darklands. There's a typo right here. It's not called the Draklands when he disappeared. And this is kind of like, we can probably... Wait, FusionFall Legacy is still a thing. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, FusionFall Legacy is still a thing. They're still working on it inside of the dark. I talked about that at the beginning of the live stream. But right now we're just looking at old photos from 2016 and 2017 and 18, and just trying to spark discussion for FusionFall Legacy, because we really haven't had any significant news about the Legacy project. At least with this series, the goal is again to just bring interest and conversation into the game again. So anyways, this is kind of significant, and I believe in the last live stream, Devin was talking about plans of how they were going to use the unused world bosses. So just going back into FusionFall world bosses, images. It's a good thing that I've created this photo. This thing right here, or are we? Okay, copy image, and this one kind of deserves its own video. So as we can see here, I've talked about this multiple times right here. So we have the Gatekeeper, the most anticipated of the world bosses. We already have the Dark Horntail and the Shipwrecker, and what I want you to pay attention to would have to be the Injustice Foe. Now, so here is the Injustice Foe, and here so this is supposedly the amalgamation of Von Halen as well as Kronk, and possibly Major Glory. Now, my speculation here, and this is the reason why I bring up the Major Glory plotline called Major Worry, where Major Glory disappeared in the Darklands, right? My suspicion is that this Injustice Foe character, if he's going to be added into FusionFall Retro, which is something they've definitely announced, I have a feeling he's going to be located at the Darklands, because again, Major Glory disappeared there, and this is supposed to be the amalgamation of the Justice Friends. Now, Devin was talking about the Injustice Foe in particular. Now, I can't find his specific quote. Maybe I can find it right now. We can try, and if not, I'll just say like, don't quote me. Okay, let's go into the forums, and let's go into duplicate. Let's go duplicate that one, and search for by user Devin Injustice Foe. Okay. No, I can't. Is this the one? Okay, I can't find it at the moment, but again, so the purpose of like the Injustice Foe, don't quote me, I'm trying to recall from memory, is that he's supposed to be the fusion you're supposed to combat at the end of like Dexter's plotline regarding the missing heroes, because again, this is a combination of the Justice Friends, right? So why not combat them? Anyway, just something to try and ponder about. I'm really excited for all of these world bosses to arrive. This photo in particular, it doesn't show all of them. It doesn't show all of them. It shows like the major ones, and then especially the Gatekeeper one. I've been wanting to make a video about speculating about these world bosses, but I have so many other videos I kind of want to go do. Okay. Let's move on to the next photo. Major Glory. Oh wow, so we've been doing this live stream now for 1 hour and 51 minutes, and in the last live stream It was actually a lot longer. It was 4 hours long, and incredibly enough, it was still this page. So it just shows you that this page in particular, it's very, very rich in content. Or maybe I just like to go into many different tangents. But now we can finally go into the second last page of this one. There's a whole bunch of threads here. We have like 20 threads, I think, and I'm looking forward to looking at all of these right here. Okay, let's just close this one, and we have Buttercup. But actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's go back to the very first page right here, and this one right here was posted on June 8, 2016. So this is a very outdated photo, but it looks pretty clean nonetheless. And right here we have ourselves a curved road. There's a lot of things going on here. We also know for a fact that there's significant changes, and this is before they added in the holograms. So June 8, 2016. Let's go close this tab, and let's go look into the Buttercup one. Okay, here's Buttercup, the one that we all know. Buttercup disappeared before the war against Fuse even started, so he was knocked into the ocean during a fight with Mojo Jojo and hasn't been seen since. So again, if you haven't read the FusionFall manga, it's also on the forums. So if you don't know where that is, go to the FusionFall forums right here, and just scroll down and look for where is it? Can't find it right now. Okay, Control F and type in manga. Okay, it's right here. FusionFall Legacy manga discussion. And actually, no. Where is it? Where is it, man? Okay, FusionFall manga. Here it is. Yeah, just go on your Google search and just type in FusionFall manga, and this one was written by Dogon McBanana and illustrated by Vert. Looks really nice. And for the ones that don't know, Vert is one of the main artists for the game. He does a lot of the artwork for FusionFall Retro and for FusionFall Legacy. And he actually has a job working as a comic book publisher for Sonic. Let's see. Press the right arrow key if you want to look into this. I think this is like part 2 of the manga. Not a lot of people know about this. Ooh. Wow. This is really nice. And it actually takes a really long time. Oh yeah, this is probably like a redrawing of the original manga. So here we have Mojo Jojo and his robot form. He definitely has a blast beam right here, and wow. To be continued. Next page coming soon. The next page hasn't arrived in a very long time. But yeah, that's something to try and look at. Okay. Hero Square. Buttercup Please. Got Super Cow Wednesday, Monkey on Thursday, and Melon Head on Friday. Oh yeah, here's another photo right here from Monkey. Monkey's proportions seem wrong to me. It looks like a human in a monkey suit, not monkey. Really? I don't know. He's a bit too far away from this position. And for the ones that don't know, you can actually get the monkey outfit, I believe, at Townsville Center Infected Zone. Where is it? Yeah, you can get it at the Fisher right here. Okay, let's go close this one right here, and let's go back here. So this one looks like it's located at Mount Neverest. Yeah, I like how there's a unique color for that as well, and it kind of makes me wonder. So if Monkey is inside of the game, will we have a nano for Monkey? I wouldn't be too surprised. He is a super powered monkey, right? So there's only one page, one of the smallest pages. That was really fast. And we have ourselves the season finale. Okay, so we have another inconsistent date right here. So this is January 10th, 2017, whereas this one is December 5, 2016. So the last photo before that was, I believe, like the aquarium one. So this was 12/4/2016. Yeah, it was definitely the aquarium. So that was it was this photo right here. This was the last one for season 1. And everything you see here, particularly season 1, they're all bound to dramatically change. Okay. Season finale. Hello, Allison. Okay, we're looking into the season finale. This could probably be the thumbnail for this video. It might just be Darwin, this guy right here. I like this. They definitely introduce a whole bunch of characters. We have Mr. Black, Mr. White, Ray Ray, Ben 10, Omniverse, as well as Gwen. The remodels for Powerpuff Girls. We have Monroe, Courage, the Gangrene Gang, Boomer, Jackie, BMO, Finn, Robot Jones, Darwin, I forgot this guy's name, Muscle Man, High Five Ghost on the right, and Rolf. This is really cool. This December 5, 2016. Might be the thumbnail for this video, or might just be like the main thumbnail for this playlist. Stay tuned for season 2. It's always nice to be from like the somewhat distant future, and you can binge all of this at once. Really? Problem is Ed is 12 and Ray is 17. Really? Let's look back into the approximate age of Cartoon Network characters. Here's a revised list. Ed. So the gang, they're all 12 years old. Wow. And Ray is 17. That's kind of really odd. I also find it really odd that Ace is 17 and Buttercup is 14, whereas in like the original show they're like in kindergarten, and like Ace is still 17. But then again, just remember that this is in a different universe. Something that I kind of like to go do. You know how inside of the Marvel universe we have like these number designations, right? So like the mainstream Marvel Comics one, where all the main events happen, is called Marvel 616. Whereas for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it refers to Marvel 1. I'm not sure how many nines, but like 1999. Marvel 1999. This one? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Earth 1 with 5 nines behind it. This is the MCU version, and also there's one with like the X-Men cinematic universe as well, the one that Fox owns. Okay, so something that I like to go do, the reason why I bring this up is, so like, when was Cartoon Network created? So like, this is kind of something that I've named for myself. So like, Cartoon Network was founded on October 1st, 1992. So I guess kind of like similar to the mainstream Marvel comics, you can call this CN. So CN is obviously for Cartoon Network, CN 1992. And the one that we have right now for FusionFall, or the OG FusionFall, FusionFall came out in 2009, so we can probably say CN 2009. And for FusionFall Retro, which came out in 2018, we can say CN 2018, which is its own universe. And depending on when FusionFall Legacy is going to come out, we can probably call it CN 2020 or CN 2021 or 2022, hoping for 2021 or late 2020. But yeah, something that you can try and consider. And this is also the main reason why, like, some characters such as Samurai Jack can, like, coexist with characters such as Johnny Bravo. Okay, so let's go back into the photos here. I need to remember what Devin said. Recall what Devin said about Injustice. So I need to search that up. Include manga into compilation. Whoa, Raymond is at 17 and Juniper is at 20? Juniper Lee is 20 years old. So she's 3 years, she's like an actual adult. She's as old as me, wow. So she's been like the ambassador for 9 years now between the magical realm and humans. The best remodel, yes, I definitely do agree. Oh yes, Linkman. Okay. And now let's look into next stop, Hero Square, Sector V. Ooh, so this I believe is the very first photo of Allison. Okay, January 4, 2017, we have a... You guys are going to want to see this. They finally got the Hero Square holograms up and running. Okay. As you can see, there's a path right there. There's a bench right there. So, like, you know how in Sector V, there's, like, no walking path? I like how they added that. That's a nice small detail to be added. There's a Terrafuser there. And if you zoom in, you can definitely see Major Glory, the hologram right there, as well as Buttercup right there. Anything else in particular? There's grass, and we could probably, imagine this photo is animated. We could probably see like the grass moving around. These trees are moving up and down. We have actual lighting inside of the game. Okay. I love how the trees are taller now and encases you more. I can't wait to see Hero Square. Will there be any Pokemon encounters? Okay. Page 2 and yeah, they're there to honor the heroes that are missing in action or believed dead. Kyra is mostly correct. Devin has talked about this several times. There's a thing called a no-death policy, and in other words, as the policy says, Cartoon Network characters are not allowed to die. The main reason why is because it's a kids game, and they don't want kids to know that their favorite characters are dead. But you can just say that they're missing in action. Kind of like in Halo, Spartans never die. They're only missing in action. Here's thank you for CT Moose for giving out this old photo. I wonder if they've changed the message here on the stone book. And so here we just have people trying to speculate on who the other holograms are going to be, I think. Okay. And now we have ourselves a Super Cow. Okay. The strangest of the heroes up here, Super Cow went missing shortly after Fuse arrived. Maybe she's handling a crisis as her civilian identity. Okay. Definitely see the Sector V right there in the background. Monkey is still there. Major Glory. Really like her model right here. Cow and Chicken. Yeah, this guy. I love how he's like the first one to post. Super Cal a la rescate. Isn't he like part Spanish or something? Why is he not smiling? Why is she not smiling? In her alter ego. So let's say here we have a good opportunity to look into her Wikia page. I think Major Glory may be an updated non-tutorial version of Mount Neverest, but I can't tell for Cow or Buttercup. Buttercup's kind of looks like a space station of some sort. I get that she's Belladonna at the moment, but it makes you wonder why they chose that specific location. Perhaps it could be the interior of Area 51.1. As for Super Cow, that rail behind her reminds me of a highway. Could it be the Elmore Highway, or maybe it's just a railing somewhere in the suburbs and or wilds? It could definitely be taken from the park. Okay. Yeah, so it makes me kind of wonder, and it kind of makes the community wonder, like, how were they going to reuse Mount Neverest? How are they going to reuse the No Void, as well as the petting zoo for Providence? And you know, like as of right now, hopefully someone is watching this from the distant future once Legacy is out. I think one way they can include the No Void into the game is if they is similar to what we have right now with FusionFall Retro, where you have these access codes to go combat Mega Fusion Echo Echo. Now, I like if you were to look into the map, right? So the No Void is inside of like a completely different dimension. So perhaps it's not going to be found on your traditional map, and inside of FusionFall Legacy, it's actually you have to go to a special place, probably like the precipice, and it's going to be like a level 30 plus area, and you can do some stuff within there. It's probably something that they might do. If we can use our past or the present, which is right now, to predict our future. And you know, for Mount Neverest, I don't really know where is Mount Neverest going to be. Is it going to be located at the Darklands? Is it going to be located at an entirely different region? Is it going to be located at the suburbs? We don't know. And Providence Zoo, we can definitely probably see that somewhere in the wilds. Isn't like Providence HQ, again, I've never really watched a single episode of Generator X, but isn't like their HQ located somewhere in the desert? So we could probably see Providence Zoo somewhere nearby at like the ruins. So this is actually kind of like a good idea to go bring out like the FusionFall map. So if like Providence HQ is somewhere in the wild, we can probably have them somewhere around here. Within these square maps, or probably like kind of like right here, trying to go connect the area. And again, like with the no void, like it might just be somewhere completely out of bounds, and you have to like go to like the precipice to go access the area. Okay. Okay, let's go into the Wikia page for Super Cow. This is what it looks like. It's a superhero and alter ego of 7-year-old Cow. I think what we need to go do first is figure out who Cow is. C was born on 1988. C is 7 years old. So if C was, alive in real life, 1988, C would be 31 years old or 30. C would be turning 31 because it's not October 14 yet. What's the lifespan of a cow? How long do lifespan of a cow? 18 to 22 years. Oh, okay, that's kind of sad. So in a way, she would already be dead. Like, let's see, lifespan of a cow, world record. A cow named Big Bertha. She lived to 49. She lived to 49 years old and now holds 2 Guinness World Records. One is being for the oldest cow ever lived in the world. Another record for lifetime breeding, which having produced 39 calves. Wow, 49 years old, and like the average lifespan is 22 at the most. So wow, that's really insane. 27 more years. If she is like a super cow, probably she has those super longevity genetics. Okay, so like the timer has rung. I will take a few minute break. In the meantime, please leave a like. Please join the Discord server and check out the Universal Item Guide. The links are inside of the description. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. It won't take too long. Okay. Kind of noticed that if I would do this, like my forehead, probably need to do this. Bring my chair. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. But you don't get to go see like the Lawai last week. I really like the 100 right here. Okay. We're gonna do another hour of this, and then after that, another water break, and then after that, I'm gonna do it for another 30 minutes, and then end the live stream. So each live stream is going to be like roughly 3.5 hours long, if not slightly longer than that. Okay, let's just read Cal's thing. She's voiced by Charlie Adler. So in a way, this is kind of already dead if she was in real life, but you never know. She is a super cow. So Cow is Chicken's 7-year-old first grade cow sister with a weight stated as 600 pounds. She's usually viewed, at least by Chicken, as exceedingly infantile and stupid, and is quickly prone to emotional outbursts, but she occasionally displays uncanny talents. Although she looks up to her older brother Chicken, thinking that he is cool, and usually lovingly addresses him as Big Brother, it has been shown many times that she would not hesitate to use blackmail to get Chicken to do what she wants, proving that she has all of the mischief and wit of a younger sister used to getting her way in all things due to her status as the baby of the family. So she's like that spoiled young child. Despite this, however, it has also been proven that Cal has a heart of pure gold and would always try to get the other characters to do the right thing. Another important point that's to be noted is that she has always been there to get the impulsive and headstrong Chicken out of whatever trouble he got himself into, whether resorting to her alter ego or not, or proving that she really does love him very much. So she's spoiled, she's a cow, she's in first grade, and she's the younger sister of Chicken. Sometimes mistaken for a boy, is the only character that appears in every single episode. Do not buy milk, but rather just use cows. Oh, that's kind of disgusting. Once accused of shoplifting, named Xiao, and a cousin named Boneless Chicken. So this is what a cow looks like. Cow as an infant, okay. And here's the mother. There's that. Ooh, I like how she has a cameo here in The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I love that. Ooh, and Ben 10 Omniverse? Wow, I didn't know that. Cool. She definitely has not aged very well right there. I really like that interconnected feeling with what we have for Cartoon Network. Within the Cartoon Network universe, everything is interconnected. And honestly, if I had a lot of money, like let's just say I had like the salary of a dentist, I would use that money to go like hire a lot of freelancers from like, I don't know, Fiverr, and I would try and I would try to use my money to make Cartoon Network episodes where it's a crossover with FusionFall. That's what I would do with my money, and that's something like a childhood dream, and kind of makes me imagine that in an alternate timeline, FusionFall, the original FusionFall, never got shut down, and Grygon never got bankrupt, and the expansion was here, and FusionFall was very popular, right? Not as popular as World of Warcraft, probably as popular as, like, I don't know, Guild Wars 2. And eventually they would have, like, a movie, a cinematic movie, and I don't know, just wildest dreams that there's going to be an epic crossover. It's very similar to Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, with, and the main antagonist is Fuse himself. Something to go try and dream about, and like the first cinematic movie for Cartoon Network. Well, okay, it may not even just be a movie. It may just be something kind of like a cartoon show in a serious tone. I don't know, like kind of like Young Justice or like Symbiotic Titan or Samurai Jack, season 5, and it would be catered to us people that are already in a way legal adults, 18 years old and up. Just try and imagine that. If I was rich, I would definitely try and use my money to go fund my dreams of having a Cartoon Network crossover. And if I was really rich, like a multimillionaire or let's just say a billionaire, I would definitely try and contact Cartoon Network. Hey, can you revive FusionFall? That's what I would do. Anyways, let's just okay, we're done with the cow biography, and let's look into Super Cow. Oh, okay. Another pretty short one right here. A superheroine with superhuman strength, near invulnerability, and the ability to fly. Super Cow's powers lie in a green blanket, okay, that she wears as a cape, and her costume is purple with the logo on the chest, which slightly resembles that of Superman, but with a C instead of a S. Inexplicably, she speaks Spanish. Her catchphrase is "Super Cow a rescate." Super Cow to the rescue. In the Spanish edition of the show, she speaks the catchphrase in English. Oh, okay, that's nice. Cow first became Super Cow in the pilot No Smoking, where she had to rescue chicken from Red Guy and Cerebus. Who's this guy right here? Okay. Super Cow also happens to don a tricycle in some episodes, for example, Field Trip to Folsom Prism, where she replaces chicken with the real Red. Okay. And, okay, let's just go back here. That's nice. And for the ones wondering, will Chicken be in FusionFall Legacy? Yes, he very likely will. There's photos of him, if you know where to look for them. Hello, Allison. So I think this is again, this is like next stop here. So this is 1/3/2017, January 3rd, 2017, and so this is the very first photo of Allison right here. Okay. And something something for yourself to know is he's also wearing the glasses that we have right now in FusionFall Retro. And what I mean by that is, where are we? Yeah, these glasses right here. So he's wearing the Wayfarer frames, or the ones that look like Dexter's. I like to call these the auto glasses or Madame Foster's glasses, and Cat Eye, Mandark. Pretty cool. This is probably the same exact glasses, so they've had this for a very long time now. Hey everyone, welcome back to the picture of the day. So this is like the start of season 2. You better get used to seeing my face because I'll be hosting this next set. So January 1st, 2017. The season finale was December 5, so it's been several weeks. And again, beauty is we get to go see this, we get to go binge watch this, this in a very period of time. Hello, Allison. Okay. So we have the Terrafuser right there. There's a house right there. Let's try and open this up on paint.net. And let's see. And what is this? That's just a house right there. What I'm trying to ask is, what is this? What is that? We see sprinkler right there. Nothing too much. But something cool here is very subtle. Is doing that pose. It'd be pretty cool if we can actually do that pose as well in Legacy. These small subtle things. They look more believable. Is this called photo of the day? For a second, no, it's called pick of the day. I'm about to say. Yes, he also has these glasses right here, which is one of the earlier season 1 photos. Okay, let's just Captain Melonhead. All right, so yeah, the Johnny 2x4, or that's his name, right? Captain Melonhead, aided by his sidekick Splinter, has earned himself a reputation as the hero of suburbia, always looking out for us kids. And he's the second last one, and we can see Planet Fusion right there. Yeah, I'm really glad to know that Johnny is going to be included inside of the game, or at least his superhero counterpart. Looks better up close and far away, yeah. This is Planktastic. This is a Planktastic find. Yeah, this would be nice. We already have that inside of the game. Let me see if I can drag my mic like this, so I don't have to drag my body like that. No, not really. Do we have to go read the Wikia page for this one? Probably, we might have, and it kind of makes me wonder what kind of nano will Johnny have? Is he going to be a primary nano, or is he going to be a secondary nano? Will he even have a nano? And if he does have a nano power, which one will it be? Okay, let's see. FusionFall nano powers. I kind of know a lot more about Ed, Edd, and Eddy characters than other shows. Okay, so we have Antidote. I don't know. Bonus. Nope. I don't see Johnny doing that. Freedom. Yeah, I can see that. Guard. Yes, I can also see that. No, I can't see that. Radar. Nope. Nope. I don't see Johnny allowing you to go run. I can see Scavenge though. Sneak? Probably. Treasure Finder. I hope he doesn't get that, because Treasure Finder, it's a really garbage nano power ability. I can definitely see Johnny being a grinding nano, so like he has damage, stun, leech, or drain. I can definitely see that, because he's a superhero, and same thing with Super Cow if he ever does become a nano. Drain point, health group. I can also see that as well. So I can honestly see Johnny being a useful nano, and I really hope that they don't do Johnny dirty and give him some sort of really bad ability, such as like group recall. All right, let's just. There's a whole bunch of these. I really hope he doesn't have snare as well. Revive. Okay, let's just go back here. Use Plank as a weapon. We do have Plank as a vehicle. It's found vehicles found at Peach Creek Commons for 2,000 taros or 50,000 taros right there. Okay. I'm not sure if I should try and update this. One Punch Melon. Ooh, yo, I would definitely want that. It'd be really nice if this character, number 2's younger brother, appears. Or at the very minimum, we have this hat as well as the cape. That'll be really nice. Okay. And updated toon shader. Okay. Yes. So these models are already inside of FusionFall Retro. Thankfully. Here's Allison right there. Kind of want to zoom in into this photo right here. Let's put this into paint.net. I kind of see something. I'm really having serious back pain right here. I really woke up with terrible back pain. What is this? What is that? It kind of looks like a Pokeball. Here's the old, here's the new. And yeah, we already have this inside of the game for retro, but let's try and see like the compare and contrast. Okay. Don't really see any difference. Okay, yeah, there's a pretty subtle difference. Like right here, it's just pure red. Whereas this one over here, there's a bit more glow. Yeah, this is really creepy. This is the face of Blossom. That's really creepy. Oh, here's the shoes. Those shoes already exist inside of the game. Yeah, I really can't see anything too significant about this. And I bet you that there's going to be some person that is going to try and make their character look like Allison. Oh yeah, and another pretty significant thing is that there's a new hairstyle she has right there. Brand new hairstyle that we never had before. Did I skip something? Oh yeah, it's just this one right here. You might have already noticed, but the toon shader now has rim lighting. It's hard to pick up on in still images, but you'd be surprised how much it adds overall. Okay. Yeah. Okay, monkey. Okay, so this brick walls, where is he located? Do you think is probably going to be located at Townsville Center? Because you know we have the, where is it? Racing items. Right here. So we could probably expect to see monkey somewhere located at downtown. I wouldn't be too surprised about that. Monkey is one of the most recent heroes to go missing. Has anyone tried dialing M? And okay, this is probably a character we can definitely read the Wikia page about, because not a lot of people know who Monkey is. Now, Monkey comes from Dexter's Laboratory. It's one of the spin-off episodes within that. So basically, Monkey was, you know, a monkey that Dexter was testing on, and he actually gave him superpowers. He's also one of the strongest heroes inside of FusionFall. Alright, let's go search him up. And I think if Monkey were to be a nano, I really hope that he becomes a grinding nano. So like stun, damage, drain, leech, he would be very useful. And, you know, since he's yellow, he might just be a cosmic nano. And will he be primary or secondary? I think he would probably be primary. Or, no, more like secondary. Because, like, in the Monkey show, it's not really the main show. It's just like another show inside of a show. So let's read the wiki. Yeah. Monkey, Dexter's Laboratory, and right here. Thank goodness for this, man. Okay. So Monkey is Dexter's lab monkey who secretly has superpowers, unbeknownst to Dexter, and often tries to give him powers via unusual experimentation. Monkey is considered the planet's greatest superhero. He stars in the backup Dial M for Monkey cartoons and occasionally appears in several episodes of Dexter's Laboratory. Out of his superhero persona, he is voiced by Fran Welker. So Dial M for Monkey and Fran Welker. This one right here is a segment of Dexter's Lab starring Dexter's pet lab monkey with his lovely partner Agent Honeydew and the Commander General. Okay, so Frank Welker, this guy right here, ooh, he voiced so many. He voiced Scooby-Doo, he voiced Kronk, ooh, he voiced Hector Con Carne, Freddy, Dynamite, wow, cool. So he's like an 80s, 90s voice actor. That's incredible, man. $1946. He's still alive. Is he? Or when was the last time they updated this page? He's 73 years old. Wow. For voicing Fred Jones and Scooby-Doo. Wow. And Nibbler. Ooh, from Futurama. And that's cool. This guy right here. He also has, like, I think superpowers, I think. Futurama is better than Simpsons. Change my mind. Okay. Working for global security, Monkey protects the world from intergalactic villains, large monsters, and natural disasters. Ooh, natural disasters. Townsville Park is a... No, that's not a natural disaster. Natural disaster is more like a typhoon, right? Or like an earthquake. But then again, like the Fisher is kind of like an earthquake, right? He also has his own arch nemesis, who is a female duckling called Quackor, who is owned by Dexter's arch nemesis Mandark. Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay. Also voiced by Frank Welker. So that's nice. Really interesting. Ooh. Quackor's true form. And here they are kissing. Aww. Okay. Personality. So this guy right here, he looks like Nick Fury. And for the ones that don't know, the original appearance of Nick Fury in the comics is actually a white dude. Nick Fury in comics. Okay, that's his modern look, but this is his previous look right here. Ooh, it definitely does remind me of that. I wouldn't be too surprised since Genndy Tartakovsky is a Marvel fan. Okay, personality. So when off duty, his personality is similar to Dee Dee, and he is often seen playing with her in the laboratory, but when it is time to save the world, Monkey is extremely serious and heroic and risks his very life to ensure the safety of the world and those he loves. Monkey's indomitable will is what often leads him to be considered the world's greatest superhero. Okay, so he never, ever, ever gives up, Even when beaten within an inch of his life over and over, as the intergalactic wrestler Rostar discovered, he absolutely refuses to submit to enemies so he still be able to move. Despite this, he has been known to try and resolve issues peacefully rather than immediately resorting to violence, as he saw fellow primate Simeon as a tortured soul rather than a malicious threat. Okay, so he indomitable will. He is often paired with his sidekick and girlfriend, Agent Honeydew, on missions, who he cares about deeply and appears to possess a psychic link with. I kind of hope that Agent Honeydew appears inside of FusionFall Legacy. So it would probably be like a minor character who gives you like a few missions, but again, I would be very happy, and a lot of people would be very happy if he's inside of the game. It's kind of awkward right there. Wow. What does it look like if I have the hoodie on? Oh. He's often paired with his sidekick and girlfriend, Agent Honeydew, on missions who he cares about deeply and appears to possess a psychic link with. However, in the later season episodes, such as a Quacker cartoon, he fell in love with Quackor, and in the later episode he used ink. One of the things that he asked for was a girl monkey, implying that his relationship with Quacker might be over and he's looking for a new love. However, in one of the final episodes of the series, Dexter's wacky racist monkey is shown to be back together with Agent Honeydew. So they actually fell in love. Quackor, or the duck, which is owned by Mandark, and he ultimately loves Agent Honeydew. And yeah, this guy's wearing an eye patch, I think, so he's probably based on the white version of Nick Fury. So he's apparently the strongest member inside of Dexter's laboratories. He can open that. That's really cool. Is that like a robotic elephant, or is it like an actual elephant? Look at that. Wow. Laser vision. That ability. He can also fly. This is how he transforms. Nice. Who's this one? Okay. Heat vision and sonic sound attack. That's cool. Yeah, I really hope that he becomes like, if he becomes a nano, he becomes like a cosmic nano and he's useful for grinding. And it would be an absolute shame if like one of the strongest heroes in FusionFall and the Cartoon Network universe does not have a sort of grinding power. Okay, let's go back here. And yeah, he looks really nice. Close this stuff right here. Monkey. Yeah, it's pretty. Nothing really much to say about his design. Looks really well made, but I kind of agree with what Tan stated in one of the earlier threads, where it kind of looks like he's not a monkey, but he looks like a human inside of a monkey suit. But I like it. I like it a lot. What's that yellow thing right there? Monkey Dexter's lab. Dexter's laboratory. So this is what he looks like. Copy image. And let's close all of these images right here. And paint.net. Okay. Paint to taskbar. Okay, we're gonna. So this is monkey right here. I think we probably need like a better photo. All right, here we have monkey, and here we have the legacy model. I'm kind of more focused on this one right here. And okay. So we can very clearly see the M here. Whereas this one not much show. The gloves, yeah, they did a good job in the gloves. You can't really say too much about it. His nose and mouth looks nice. Yeah, it's overall a really solid build. Nothing for me to go complain about or notice any significant differences. Or actually, no, like, yeah, it's good. Or I'm just kind of looking at his feet right here. They don't look like feet. They look like hands. Like, like, okay, let's just do this. And, you know, like, it looks like hands to me. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Dial M for monkey. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have a nano mission, and that's literally what it's called, dial M for monkey. I dialed M, but got nothing. Oh, shades on the helmet? Oh, yes. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm totally blind. Yeah, looking at his face, he's wearing shades. He never had that. And his eyes, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's a difference right there. He has shades. And another thing right here is another thing I noticed is this spot right here. I don't think he has that with his outfit that he has right now. Yeah, his feet look like hands. Yeah, that's what I thought it was only one. Good. Oh, I accidentally called it Stevie, my bad. Yeah, they're just joking around. Yeah, really humanoid in limb proportions when compared to Mojo Jojo or the art of Jake Spider Monkey. Yeah, I definitely agree. Ooh. Yeah, much more human than Simeon. I really hope they kind of slightly remodel the look because I'm more on with the on this camp right here. Like his feet look like hands. Yeah, I like his visor as well. The newest hero to go missing. Oh, have I read the caption yet? Yeah, it doesn't seem like the type to disappear while there's an alien invasion. Yeah, I really hope Honeydew appears as well. And because, he has indomitable will. He never, ever gives up. So why did he go missing? Is he part of, like, the missing heroes? Just a funny... Oh, here's a post from Devin. Just a fun little tidbit. Monkey's design wasn't the toughest, but nailing the details was a huge challenge. We wound up obviously looking at the show, but also at a less common Mario Piedro drawing of Monkey and Honeydew, the monkey helmet from the original game, the Monkey Minions, and all sorts of obscure rabbit hole type references. So they really researched him. As for proportions, I think it's primarily his pose. Ordinarily, Monkey and monkeys in general are a lot more hunts, especially in the way of FusionFall. The monkey minions and even Mojo actually have pretty basic human proportions. They just wound up hunts and squatting. We wanted to go with a signature monkey pose, so he's got his legs extended, which doesn't exaggerate his proportions like a typical monkey might have. That wound up a bit more long-winded than I hoped. Okay, that's actually pretty cool that they definitely did a lot of digging and researching on how to draw the very specific and fine details of monkey. I like how they did that, and game design 101. Did I read this caption? Yeah, I did. One of the most recent heroes to go missing. Okay. And something to kind of notice in the background, I suppose if you're to like zoom in, is there's a tower right here. It looks just like any other ordinary tower. And I like how they have their own particular different colors as well. And regarding the location, it probably might be located somewhere in downtown. My only real evidence for that is like the Townsville center infected zone drops the monkey gear. Super Cow, Hello Allison, Captain Melonhead, Shalane. How long have I? 23 more minutes. Okay. Okay, here's a pretty relaxed photo. Alien invasions are stressful, and sometimes you just gotta relax. Speaking of which, there are a ton of new emotes and poses. Neat, huh? Okay. This is getting a 10. Really? I bet these emotes will be fun to mess around with. And we already have that in FusionFall Retro. We have that. We have this pose. Let's go there right now. YouTube, infinite possibilities. New chat. How to pose. Yeah, this one right here. This is one of the funnier things that I did. How to pose. And this was actually at a time. Ooh, it has that nice notification right here. I like that. Yeah, where are we? Yeah, here's the puzzle that we have right now inside of FusionFall Retro. This was added around the beginning of January of 2019. Chill out. What's the pose that Allison has right now? Yep, this is the one. This one right here. I like that. And it also kind of makes me wonder if we're gonna have more of these emotes inside of the game. Okay, let's just okay, I hear someone waking up. I might have to temporarily turn off the mic. Yeah, we already have that. Nice. And I remember when these emotes were first introduced, a lot of people were really trying to screw around with this, and they try to go like very NSFW, where like I can't really go into detail with it. And interestingly enough, you can use the emotes on the water as well. Okay. We'll have to go through 287 loot boxes. No. And page 2. No, you don't go up to a chair. You can do it anywhere. Simple things like push-ups or sit-ups. Yeah, that would be a stretch. What if they add in a dab? No, I don't want that. Yo, a face palm would definitely be required. You want to do it after defeating Fuse? Okay, let's just yeah, we definitely need a facepalm emote. What are some other emotes that you can do? Yeah, facepalm definitely requires that. Maybe I don't know. Game emotes. GIF. Ooh, I like that. Yo, flip out. Using a whole bunch of Fortnite ones. They're just dancing, huh? I like that. Oh, here's one with Keanu Reeves. Okay, I like that one. Let's see, what's this one? Oh yes, we already have the thumbs up one. Ooh, double dab. Okay. Probably something pretty cool is like you have like the death one, like you can cut off your head. I love that. Thanos. Yo. Oh, from World of Warcraft. Okay, you already have the clapping one. Yo, he's riding a horse. That's hilarious. Let's see. Whole bunch of Fortnite ones, though. How about this one? Really would be nice if you have more emotes. The facepalm is a definite need. Okay, let's go to the next one. Tall grass. Okay. Okay, so I have another relatively significant photo right here. Here's another pro tip. Tall grass makes a great hiding place. You never know what you might find. And this looks like fusion spawns. They actually don't know what it is. I actually have that future knowledge right here. Yes, I love that. Hidden nanos? Possibly redesign cocoa eggs. Fusion pirates. Pirate skulls. So people are just kind of speculating on what it appears to be. This kind of... My first impression looks kind of like Robot Jones. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Ooh. Yo, I love that. Zigzagoon. I love that. Be cool if we can actually use stealth inside of the game without actually using a stealth nano. You thought it might be the Candy Buccaneers? I love how everyone here is wrong. Yep, here we go. This guy is correct. Pirate themed fusion spawns. Like a radio dish? No, it looks like Robot Jones to me, man. Probably thinking it's the K&D house. Magic mushrooms. sugar, spice, and everything nice. Okay, here we have another pretty significant photo. One of the most significant photos we can see right here. My back is really hurting right now. I need to kind of stretch. Whew. I think it's also because I'm leaning into like the webcam, and it's not a really good position at all. All right. Okay, so here we have Tech Square in the future. Ooh. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna take an early break. My back is hurting right now, so that's 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna take an early break. Don't go too far. Remember to leave a like and subscribe and do all that jazz. I'll be right back. Okay. Let us continue. So like 45 minutes. All right. Do I have a timer for 45 minutes? No, I don't. Okay, we're gonna make another timer. 45 minutes. And where are you? There we go. So after the 45-minute timer, then it would be like the rough end of this live stream. Wow. 3.5 hours of just like straight up speaking. Wow, that's even I'm kind of surprising myself, but I do that on a somewhat regular basis. Ever watched that PewDiePie live stream where he live streamed Minecraft for 12 hours? That's absolutely insane. And there's like some Twitch streamers who literally live stream for 12 hours a day. That's, well, in a way that is their career, right? But imagine doing that for a living, or a Twitch streamer for a living. Wow, that's actually really a lot of fun. But the grass is greener on the other side. There's a lot of there's some disadvantages if you're a professional Twitch streamer. And I guess a lot of people are kind of wondering, how come, hey, Brian or Infinite, how come you're not, or Infinity, how come you're not, doing this stuff on Twitch? Well, I don't know. I'm just not doing this for the money. At least this point in time, I'm not doing things for money, and I just want to spread my my presence to as wide as can't say it properly. I want to spread my presence to the most popular platform on the internet, which is YouTube, for videos. And ironically, streaming stuff on FusionFall on Twitch is not the most popular way. It's actually, interestingly enough, on YouTube, or at least I'm the dude who's pioneering it like that. But yeah, if you want to become like a FusionFall YouTube content creator, it's basically you're doing this for love of the game and not for fame. Because I really love FusionFall, my favorite game of all time. Anyways, let's just continue where we left off. And yeah, this is a significant photo. This is obviously future Tech Square, and there's a lot of photos and video for Tech Square, and it makes me kind of wonder: are we gonna stay in Tech Square for a significant period of time? Like, for example, how after we do the time travel experiment, are we going to be sent directly to Tech Square? And how long are we going to be in Tech Square? Is it going to be like your traditional tutorial, which you can just do in like 5 minutes or less, or with the press of several buttons you can skip the tutorial entirely? I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot here. We definitely see Dexter's ship, and we see some boulders right here. And in the last multiple live streams, we've already talked about this in depth, that these boulders are actually animated and they're moving up. There's obviously Mandark's house. The infected zones, they're much more dome shaped. We definitely see the water fountain is spewing out fusion matter, and basically we have remodels for the Powerpuff Girls. Okay. Anything else? And this is where we're going to rely on the comment section. And, it also kind of does make me wonder, how like in Tech Square it's very limited, right? I wonder if we can actually go through like this water fountain area, or in other words, can we explore future Tech Square, right? Like, we have the main mission, right? But can we like go around and do some other stuff? That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, let's just do this. And it makes me kind of wonder, once FusionFall Legacy comes out, once FusionFall Legacy comes out, I'm definitely not going to speedrun the game. I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to heavily focus on the universal item guide for FusionFall Legacy, as well as work on trying to catalog all of the missions for Legacy as well, so people can navigate the game a lot faster. And I'll be working overtime in a way to publish as much FusionFall Legacy content as possible. The new infected zone barriers. Now that's what I call infected. Yeah. Has been revamped for the 20s. Is this guy predicting that it's gonna come out in the 2020s? Yeah. And again, we've already looked into many photos of the future. The bug jar from Generator Rex. Oh, cool. I wouldn't be too surprised about that. I'm adopting this as headcanon. No one can tell me otherwise. What is the bug jar from Generator Rex? It is a dome. Is what Providence refers to as former Kiev, Ukraine, which has long since been overrun by EVOs. During the nanite event, the Earth's magnetic field funneled a massive concentration of nanites into the city, causing nearly every living organism to turn into EVOs. Whoa. The survivors in the city were evacuated as damage control. A classified one-way spherical containment field was set up around the city to keep the EVOs in. Okay, so it's a containment area. Season 1, and then they go back in season 2. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, that does make sense in a way. So this is in Ukraine. I like how they use real world locations for this show. Okay. Tall grass, and we have ourselves boss spawn. For some reason, they forgot to go add in the date for this picture of the day, and it's also been posted by Stevie. It's also kind of odd because like the game masters are supposed to be the ones, posting. Okay, so here, this is what is actually posted instead. Is that a banana on Dogon's photo? Looks like a banana. I never really looked into Dogon's thing. Is that a banana? Looks like a banana, bro. Or is that like Pikachu right there? You gotta ask Dogon himself. Alright, let's just... So this is what is hiding inside of the tall grass. Notable things, obviously they're wearing different colored bandanas. They have different colored eyes. It makes me kind of wonder, it's blue, red, yellow. Well, this one would be Adaptium, Cosmic, and a Blaston. What's the type for this one right here. A lot of questions for ourselves to ask. And again, I believe it was like part 2 of the live stream, we were kind of like, talking about the Shocktangler, right? Before it only had one pair of eyes, whereas like the boss version of it has like 3 pairs of eyes, or in other words, 6 eyes. And this probably might be an upgraded look for that one right there. Oh, bro. Captain Jack Spawn. You have been defeated. You. It's a good thing that death has been suspended. And it makes me kind of wonder, like, how are they going to revamp the Resurrectum? Hopefully, we're going to have a different look for Fusion Grim, like a much more updated look, as well as a updated icon here as well, and probably a slightly different message for the game. They just disappear. Especially the eyes. Why do you guys not like her? What is there to hate? Okay, so they're actually giving reasons to why they dislike her. And okay, let's just do a quick analysis of this stuff. All right. Yeah, their eyes have changed, and they're a lot more green, whereas other ones they're like they're dark green. All right, and I wonder if you were to go defeat the boss version, will it also give you the chance to like collect its hat inside of a crate? And let's look into Hero Square. Okay, here we have a different view, and we can definitely see Blossom is located right there. This monument honors heroes that have gone missing using lifelike holograms. Maybe one day they'll be found. Yes, the missing heroes. So Monkey is the latest one to disappear. Major Glory as well disappeared sometime at Pokey Oaks. He was doing a presentation. Buttercup is there. Super Cow and Johnny might have returned to their original alliances. Who's mid left back? Mid, that's Super Cow. Super Cow to rescate! Super Cow to the rescue. Plank Nano. Well, like if there's actually a Plank Nano, what the heck will it do? And since like Plank is yellow, is he like cosmic? Just because like their primary color is like like red, green, or blue does not necessarily mean that they're going to be like Blast on Adaptium well, not green, or like if their primary color was yellow, does not necessarily mean they're going to be like cosmic, like, you know, monkey. And imagine like a Fred Burger Nano. That'd be pretty cool. And Blossom's location confirmed. I like that detail. Of Johnny holding plank. Okay, let's just is it me? Are they like reacting? This is January 5th, 2017. Ah. Yeah, so here we have another really out of order one, January 5th. So this is like the introduction of these heroes. Whereas, you know, for example, Super Cow, yeah, it's really unorganized, unfortunately. Okay, Barrel Brigade. This is another really nice one. We have a bunch of recolors for the monsters at Candy Cove. So kind of in a way confirms that the monsters are gonna look slightly different in Candy Cove. Here's a pro tip. If you know what to look for, you'll be able to easily tell what nanotype you'll need to bring out when fighting enemies. Okay. I like how this one right here is green and he's dark, so I'm guessing he's like the boss version of these monsters. I don't think that looks nice, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I think that's the boss. Ooh, Treasure Trove. Total Difference. Kyrie de Avalon. Page 2. Yeah. So we had the Fusion Spawns one, right? So we can probably predict that it's going to be like that. And I really like how they're going for an updated look for, you know, FusionFall monsters. Boss spawn. And okay, let's just make this the last, or let's see. Boss spawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's just make this the last one for this live stream. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Boss spawn. And no, that's not the last one. Swashbuckler responds. Barrel Brigade. Actually, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, okay, that's not the last one. Let's just end this one right here. I love her face. She's just running away. I love the eyes. I like how they're going to use tall grass here. And again, imagine this is going to be animated, so the grass is likely going to be moving around. The eyes change color. Yes. And actually, yeah, I definitely do like how they have bandanas because I found it very uncreative how, for example, the ones that we have right now in Candy Cove, they don't have any bandanas. They just look like your regular fusions. They look like just like your regular fusion spawns, but they just changed the title and changed their ability. So I think something to kind of look forward to is instead of having repeat looks of monsters similar to the fusion spawn and as well as the one that we have right now in County Cove, there's going to be like slight differences in how they looked, just to go make them a bit more able to appear. Because like when you think of chimpanzees and humans, chimpanzees share like 99.99% of our DNA, yet we look radically different, right? So if they're cousins, right, for like the ones at Sector V and the one at Candy Cove, we could probably I like how there's you can tell that they're different. Ooh. Yeah, you can still see the swashbuckler spawns. Make a radar a bit more useful. It's a nice detail thing right there. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, this one definitely makes a lot of sense. That Sticky Beard is here along with the Candy Pirate. Not the Candy Queen from Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Slightly tweaked infected zone. Yeah, so it's going to be a dome shaped. As you can see here, there's water. I wonder if this got a remodel as well. I believe he also got a remodel as well. I think we've just talked about that. Okay, I think I know how I feel right now. I kind of feel like I'm kind of rushing to the end, and I don't want that to happen. So, okay, we've been live and streaming now for 3 hours and 31 minutes. I think that's good enough. That's already like a movie right there. Okay, so we're gonna go end the live stream. I really enjoy this. I haven't done this in 10 days, and I'm really happy to go do this. And I really want to go complete this. We're still looking at the old picture of the days. I haven't even looked into like the third season as well. So I actually have a special video that I'm planning to upload. It's actually 10 hours and 16 minutes long, probably going to be less. And what this is basically myself literally re-recording the entire process of the poem that I made for this contest. I'm going to upload it. It's going to take a very long time to go upload it, but thankfully I have a powerful gaming computer. But even then with that, it's still going to take a very long time, many hours to fulfill. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe, hit the bell notification, check out our Discord server and the Universal Item Guide. The links are inside of the description. And yeah, I will see you again next time. Bye.